I'm gonna have to save up my dollars again and do another Juvia's Place order. Damn it, Juvia's Place! Why you keep coming out with so many good things? Hey, what's up you guys? It's Judy here with my Life as Kikay. On this channel, I create videos on product reviews, makeup tutorials, and lifestyle advice with the aim to entertain, educate, and enrich the lives of others. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I'd love for you to join the Kikay family, and if you're returning here to my channel, then welcome back. I'm so excited for today's video, bitch, because I finally got the chance to pick up the Juvia's Place Nubian 3 Coral Eyeshadow Palette. This came in the mail yesterday, and I'm so freaking excited because I now currently own every single one of Juvia's Place's eyeshadow palettes. And so I'm going to be doing a updated Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette collection video. But for today's video, I'm going to be swatching all the colors in this Nubian 3 Coral eyeshadow palette and creating an eye look using this palette today. So if you want to see that, then just keep on watching. But before you do, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell because I put out 3 videos out every single week. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So I'm gonna stop with all the nonsense, get into the makeup look, and then we're gonna swatch all the colors and I'll tell you my experience using this palette. It is also first impressions because this just came in the mail yesterday. I haven't even opened it. So pretty. Okay, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. I'm gonna prime my eyes and I'll be right back. First, I'm gonna take this coral shade into my crease. Ooh, she's pigmented. I'm gonna take a finer tipped blending brush. This is the JH31 brush. It's got a finer tapered tip. And I'm just gonna take it into this shade here and blend this out even tighter into my crease. This brush is perfect for tight crease work. I've actually had the whole JH brush collection since the Vault and the brush collection came out, and I've only just started using it now. I think a lot of this has to do with me actually being in my new home and the fact that I'm comfortable actually taking things out of the packaging and being able to use them. I'm going to take that fluffy blending brush with no extra product and blend out those edges. I'm going to take that JH31 again, and this time into the more darker burnt chocolate shade of brown, and apply this tightly to the absolute outer corner of my eye. I'm wanting a lot more of that pink coral to show through, so I'm going to go in with a fluffy blending brush. This one is the Morphe E23. This is the one that I've been using this whole time for the crease and transition work. And I'm going to go into this pink shade here and fluff this up above where the transition is. I want to intensify that deep chocolate brown in my crease and outer corner. So I'm going to be taking the Morphe M433 brush. This is actually clean, it's just a little bit stained. So I'm going to take it into that deep chocolate brown and further intensify that on the outer corner of my eye and further build it up in my crease as well. I'm going to take the Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer and this tiny little lip brush and cut my crease with that. And I want to make it a dramatic type crease, so let's see how I go. I'm going to take some of this shimmery pink coral shade in the palette and apply this liberally all over my eyelid. I'm going to take that same lip brush that I used to do the crease, and I'm going to go into this shimmery burgundy shade here and apply this right on the outer part of that cut crease. I'm going to take take a bit of that dark shimmery brown and apply that right on the absolute outer part of that cut crease as well. I'm going to take a bit more of that matte dark chocolate brown and build this up even more in the outer corner of my eye. I want to further intensify that shimmery pink coral on the inner corner of my eye, so I'm just going to go in with my finger and pat this on. Now I'm going to clean up under the eyes, go in with my foundation contour blush, highlight, possibly, maybe highlight, I don't know, we'll see. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back with my foundation and my bronzer slash contour. I just used the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer as a cream contour. But I forgot that I actually bought the Juvia's Place new concealer. So I'm really excited about this. Unfortunately, I don't feel like the shades on the website are true to color to what they actually are. So this concealer is probably a little bit too light for me. Actually, not a little bit, it's a lot of bit too light for me. But I'm just gonna use a little bit and try and make it work. I'm very excited to try this out. I have some of the new Juvia's Place foundations coming in the mail as well, but they didn't come in time for this video. And I was just really excited to film it with the Nubian 3. So we're just gonna go ahead and use this concealer and see how I go, and hopefully I don't look like a ghost afterwards. Check out this concealer tube though, it's freaking huge. I think this sponge is shedding little black dots all over my face. That's just not cute. I really ought to have gotten a concealer one shade darker, at least a couple shades darker, because this is just much too light for me. It's blending in really nicely though. The consistency is a lot thinner than I thought it was going to be, so a little bit goes a very long way. I think I may have applied it too much, but I shall see how I can salvage this. It'll probably all come together once I put bronzer and blush on, hopefully. Okay, this is looking very intense. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't know if it's the fact that I'm just having a really bad skin day, but you can see it. It's just like sitting on top of my skin. But I'm also using a bit more of a dewy foundation as well. I'll see how I feel about it after I've set it with powder. I'm feeling incredibly ghastly right now. I don't know how all those beauty gurus start out looking like this, but then it still looks good on them. I don't know. I'm gonna go in with some powder bronzer. Maybe a bit of blush will make this look a bit better, but I'm just gonna set the rest of my face with a bit of powder as well. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe bronzer in the shade Vlogger and hopefully salvage a bit of the highlight and contour mess that's going on my face. For a bit of blush, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place blush in the shade Bella. I know it looks very intense coral pink, but I'm going to take a little bit and tap off the excess, and hopefully it doesn't make this look any worse. Ooh, I love how that coral blends in with the coral on the eyes. Very appropriate. Ooh, it's coming together! This makes me really happy. Okay. Blush is intense. Don't hate on me. I wasn't really sure how this concealer would work on me. I actually really like the concealer. It blended in nicely. It set very nicely underneath the powder. It's just that it's too light for me. I'm so mad that I didn't get a shade even darker. I actually got two shades, but the other one is basically the same shade, just with more of a cool undertone. So I'm just gonna have to go back and buy another one. I actually would really like to get this concealer in a darker contour sort of tone, so I'm gonna have to save up my dollars again and do another Juvia's Place order. Damn it, Juvia's Place! Why do you keep coming out with so many good things? Okay, I'm gonna stop mucking around. I'm gonna finish off the eyes. Okay, I want to utilize some of these blues in the look as well, the shimmery blues and this deep blue. So I might go in, it might completely ruin the look. I don't even know if these colors go together, but they're in the same palette, so I'm just gonna use them. I'm gonna go in with a deep navy blue cream gel eyeliner from ColourPop. This one is in the shade DTLA, and go with that in the waterline. Now, I don't know if going in with blue is going to completely ruin this look, but you know what? It's all just makeup. If I muck it up, we can always just wipe it off. So I'm gonna go in with a bit of this slate sort of blue under the lower lash line. Okay, not bad. I actually like how that looks. I'm gonna go in with this corally pink and that fluffy blending brush again and apply that under the lower lash line where I put the blue. I'm gonna take a bit of this tan, more deeper coral shade as well and blend that out under the lower lash line. I'm now going to go in with liner, mascara, and lips. Yeah, why not? I'll just go ahead and do lips and I'll be right back. I'm feeling a little bit better about this look. You know how they say eyeliner, mascara, and lips usually brings the look together? I'm missing just one more thing, and that is highlight. So I'm gonna go in with the shimmer in this palette and use that as my highlight. This could either work or be an epic disaster, but either way, I'm still gonna do it. Oh, I need some highlight on the inner corners of my eyes as well. So I'm gonna use some of that shimmery blue shade as highlight on the inner corners, then go in with that coral on the rest of the face. I actually want to take a bit of that as the underbrow highlight as well. I'm now going to swatch the full palette for you guys, so I'm going to start with the top row. I'm just gonna do it. Just do it. So those are the full swatches of the Juvia's Place Nubian 3 Coral Eyeshadow Palette. So this is the look that I came up with using the Juvia's Place Nubian 3 Coral Eyeshadow Palette. As usual, as always, it's a good palette. You all know that I love Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes, and the formula isn't any different from any of their other palettes. It is beautiful. I just wish that the shades had names. It'd be so much better, because Juvia's Place is known for the different exciting, exotic sounding sort of names that they have for their eyeshadows, and this one just doesn't have names in it, just like their Nubian one doesn't. So anyway, that's probably my only gripe. Everything is beautiful. Everything blends and builds and shimmers beautifully in this palette. The mattes blend beautifully, the shimmers are beautiful and build up very, very nicely. It all came together in the end. I was feeling a little bit about the whole entire look, as you could probably tell with the contour and the concealer. Oh, also the concealer blended out really nicely and set very nicely underneath the powder as well. It's not creasing or anything, which is really good, which is what you want. It's a lot of a thinner consistency than I thought it was going to be. The coverage is intense on this concealer. A little bit goes a very, very long way, and the tube is massive. Like, I mean, look at that. It could almost be a foundation. I want to go back and purchase a shade probably a bit better for my skin tone, and also purchase a shade that is a lot darker and use that as a contour shade as well. So I think another purchase on the Juvia's Place website is on the agenda. So that's a mini review of that. This video is not about this, but that's just my quick little thought on the Juvia's Place concealer. I'm going to do a dedicated video to the concealers and the foundations when I get the foundations in the mail. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love this palette. Do you really badly need it in your life? I don't think so. I think you can create this look using any other eyeshadow palette that you might have. So you can even create this look, I reckon, using the Kathleen Lights ColourPop Dream Street eyeshadow palette. I think very easily you could. It's not a mind-blowingly you goddamn need this in your life sort of palette, but it's beautiful, it's good. If you want to invest in some Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes, then definitely go pick it up. It's not really that expensive. I'm not exactly sure how much it is, but Juvia's Place does periodically have some really good 40% off sales. So, I mean, if you can't, pick it up during one of those sales and you'll save a little bit of cash. There's also codes floating around on the internet that you could use to save a bit of cash on Juvia's Place as well. So, this video is probably already 10 million years long. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because I put out 3 videos every single week. You can also follow me on my social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of them are lifeaskikay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really, truly appreciate that you've chosen to spend your time here with me today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Beach. I have recently come to the realization I'm gonna stop with all the nonsense. Okay, so this is the Morphe. No, it's not Morphe. No, it's not. It isn't. You're a liar. Go in with my face base. That's a funny word. I'm really hungry. My little sister is here. She's come to visit me, and we're gonna film a video after this one. And I'm gonna do her makeup for theater makeup. I suppose this would be appropriate for theater makeup. It's like freaking caked on right now. I don't wanna have so much makeup and no powder bronzer. Morphe bronzer slash contour. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe bronzer and this waterline swatcheroo fest of the entire palette. We are now going to have a full swatcheroo. Why do I keep calling it that? We're now going to have a full swatch fest